Lee Griffin and Nakachukwu in the middle of the field. Coughlin leading the attack. Odowu on the right, maybe Parsons on the left. But we'll wait to see what way it does form in the end.
Finn Harps line up then as followers. Tim Oliver, Hemer in goal. He always remember his last visit here, of course, 7 goals went past him. And wearing number 4, Dahi McCallion. 6, Noah Baba. 7, the captain, Ryan Flood. 9, the Brazilian Philip de Silva. Wearing 10, Michael Harris. 14, Queeveen Porter. 17, Shane McMonigal. 18, Ellis Farr. 20, Sean O'Donnell. And 21, Damien Duffy. Your views on that team, John?
Yeah, you know, you just spoke about Heiner there. I was up at the Finn Harps game and he was very good up in Finn Park, and on his second trip down to the RSC, 7 goals flew past him again. But he's not a bad goalkeeper. Was over in Germany. It was with 1 or 2 Bundesliga clubs, and unlucky to be conceding 7 goals. But yeah, you know, Flood and Baba at the back with McCallion and Farrer. You know, McCallion's 18, Farrer is 18, quite a young side, but then they've got 2 enough experienced kind of centre backs. De Silva up front is only 19. He was, when we were up in Finn Park a few months ago, he was dropped, and he was Finn Harp's top goal scorer, and he was on the bench, and there was no injury or anything like that. So it was interesting to see why he was on the bench, but when he came on, he made a big difference to them, and he's starting tonight for them, and he is their main threat.
The Waterford substitutes, Matthew Connor, of course, goalkeeper with Tom Donaghy, gone back to Fleetwood. Dara Power, Eddie Nolan, Thomas Aliwa, Timothy Sabali, Washeen Wasaria, Adam Wheely, Ronan Mansfield and Dean Merkin. And the substitutes for Finn Harps, Oisin Cooney is the reserve keeper. We've got Max Johnston, Candido Machigo, Kevin Jordan, Sean O'Kane and Aaron McLaughlin. The referee tonight comes from Galway. He's Mark Lynch. The assistants are Brian Fenelon and Philip Harrison. Match just about to get underway. A prediction, John?
You know, it's Finn Harps' second trip to the southeast in the last 2 weeks. It's a big ask for them to get something from tonight's game, especially going on past results. I think a Waterford win probably.
Okay, we're going to have a minute's silence here at the RSC. Of course, Joe Delaney, a former Waterford chairman, passed away in recent times, and also that horrific accident, a really dreadful accident when the 13-year-old boy was killed in that crash.
Who tragically died in a road traffic accident last week. Billy was a huge Blues fan and a member of the Junior Blues. Also, we offer our sympathy to a former player and a Lithuanian international, Karas Chetukas, who died suddenly in Lithuania last week. Also, we offer our deepest condolences to the Delaney family on the sad passing of our former chairman, Joe Delaney, who also died last week in Tipperary. May Billy, Carolus and Joe rest in peace.
Prolonged minutes applause there for 3 people. A sad week for the club. Billy Rocket only 13 and Joe Delaney, he was a great chairman, John, and then Carlos Javukas, you know, they gave great service, you know.
Yeah, indescribable sadness, Matt, and our thoughts and prayers with all the families and friends.
We're going to get ready here.
Yeah, Matt, as you were just saying there, Finn Harps. It's their second trip down to the RSC or down to the southeast in 2 weeks, and they lost last week to Wexford. It's such a long journey. It's a tall task then to come down to Waterford the week after and try and get something from the game. But they're here now, and I'm sure a team of Dave Rogers will give 100%.
Finn Harps in their chain strip, white shorts, black nicks, white socks. Waterford, of course, in their traditional all blue strip. And Waterford are playing into the city end.
Yeah, a mixed bag of results for Finn Harps in the last few games. Do you know, last week losing to Wexford, then the week before that they beat Longford, and then leading up to that losing to Galway 6-0, and then drawing with Kerry 0-0. You'd expect to beat Kerry, so you know, a mixed bag of results, and they're capable of anything really.
John Shevers plays that ball short to Ryan Burke. Back to Burke again. Having a superb season for Waterford.
Yeah, Harps are third from bottom, but 7 points off a playoff spot, and you know, it's still there for them. They bonus territory tonight if they could get something from Waterford. You look at Cove last week, putting a bit of daylight between themselves and.
Here comes Finn Harps on the attack. Decent enough effort that time. Michael Harris.
Cove putting a bit of daylight between themselves and that loan for that third spot, but Finn Harps will be looking to hopefully for their own selves to make a push for that playoff spot.
So the first shot on target goes to Finn Harps, Michael Harris, but no problems for Paul Martin in goal. Harry Bagley now for Waterford. Then a long ball, that looks like a good one, but the keeper is out well to save there.
Yeah, fantastic diagonal ball to hit Roland Idobu. Bagley last week down in Cove was spraying the ball around like that, but just fizzled out near the end of the game, and we couldn't get going in the second half, but a great pass there from Bagley.
Ball is back with Paul Martin. O'Keefe, Shane Griffin.
Yeah, and the way Waterford have started there now, O'Keefe has gone into right back, and Waterford have gone with three in the middle. Bagley and Griffin sitting, and
here's Conor Parsons, tries a shot. Oh, goal! Conor Parsons open to scoring after 3 minutes. A beautiful left-footed shot, and give Heimer no chance whatsoever in the Finn Harps goal. A dream start for Waterford. Conor Parsons.
Great goal. Just what the doctor ordered, Matt. You know, cutting in on his right foot and bending around the goalkeeper. We've had plenty of chances like that in the last few weeks, and it's either hit a defender or a post or a goalkeeper's fingertips. This time, thankfully, it flew into the bottom right-hand corner. 1-0 to Waterford. Great stuff.
Poor old Tim Oliver Hemer in the Finn Harps goal. He must be wondering, John, hoping it's not going to be another one of these nights like that. You see the goal. I know he had no chance, but you see the goal after 3 minutes.
Do you know, you can see him there losing the head with his defenders. As I said, when he was up in Finn Park, the saves he pulled off were phenomenal. And but something about the RSC, Matt, the goals just fly in, touch wood, for Waterford against him, and it's not a happy hunting ground for Heimer, the German goalkeeper.
Funny old game, John. They battled away for over 90 minutes last week. Couldn't get one goal, and now after 3 minutes they've scored a beauty. Yeah. And as you said, just the pitch down in Waterford here, it's a bigger pitch. The surface is fantastic, and it's a fantastic surface for Waterford to play on, because they like playing football, and Waterford are making the pitch as big as they can, spreading the Finn Harps team to the limit there, and Waterford are finding holes everywhere now in the first 2 or 3 minutes. Oh, superb save that time from Heimer, and he's really upset with his defenders, John. He's not happy because they're just backing off all the time, Romeo Chico, with that shot. Yeah,
and Heimer has just pushed one of his own players, Baba, and Baba is doing well not to react to his goalkeeper, but Heimer is furious with his team. Waterford getting shots off at will.
Yeah, superb effort there from Romeo. Could have very easily been 2. Here comes the corner kick. Shane Griffin Ball deep into the penalty area. Finn Harps all over the place, but it's out for a night. Another corner.
Yeah, it would have been a dream start for Romeo to get a goal there on his debut. But I'm sure with the way the game's going here, I'm sure he'll get one or two more chances.
Well, the way Finn Harps have opened up, he definitely will. They're just backing off. Shane Griffin, 2 hands up in the air. I think this is going to the back post.
Yeah, breeze is blowing across the pitch in favour of this corner.
Corner number 3.
So yeah, whoever's taking the corner kick will have to make sure and take some off it, or else he might risk overhitting it and it going out the back door. But so Griffin has a very educated right foot, and I'm sure he'll get a good whip on this now for the Waterford players to attack.
Back post definitely this time, but no one can get a connection to it. It runs out harmlessly at the other side for goal kick to Finn Harps. Yeah,
it was a pity. Idowu was lurking at the back stick there, but he just couldn't get on the end of it. And just a goal kick now for Finn Harps.
Plenty of rain in recent times. That's been a godsend for the pitch, John. There's a lovely zip on the pitch tonight.
Yeah, as we say every week, you know, it would suit Waterford that the surface would be greasy. Just their mastery of the ball, they're a technically better team, and they could zip it around quicker around the Finn Harps defenders.
Referee deems that Killian Cantwell fouled.
And the sun has come out now. The sunshine has come out for the first time, I'd say, all day. And just to add to Heimer's plight, I'm sure he'll need some sort of cap or something to get that sunshine out of his eyes.
Very few goalkeepers you see wearing caps these days, John. It's strange, you know.
Yeah. I remember Wayne Russell and the likes would like to know cap, you know, and even Mick Devine. But true, Ray, you wouldn't see many goalkeepers wearing caps nowadays. Must be all the style, Ray.
Must be, yes. There's Parsons to goal scorer again. Picking out Akachuko. Akachuko looks very, very comfortable in his debut. Romeo is looking very comfortable on his debut. His full debut.
Would have been interesting there if...
There's a chance for Niall O'Keefe. Niall O'Keefe, oh, his shot is blocked.
The very first effort there from Romeo, if he had got the shot away, I would like to see Heimer's reaction to that one, because he's still fuming over the goal going in and the chances Waterford are getting.
O'Keefe over on the far side there. A bit of a misplaced pass.
Flood on the ball to the right back.
Noah Baba, of course, he spent some time with the Blues a couple of seasons ago. Former youth international.
Yeah, Coughlin on his own up there at the moment, putting in a shift, trying to close down the goalkeeper. Harris knocking the ball back in, but it breaks to Bagley.
Conor Parsons in the middle of the field, pushed by Dahi McCallion.
Yeah.
Quickly taken free. Giles Phillips to Ronan Burke. Plays it to Coughlin. Coughlin to Burke. Burke shoots this time. No problems for Tim Oliver Heimer.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad effort with his right leg. He would have preferred it on his left, but he still managed to keep it on target and keep it down. It gave the shot a chance, but Heimer was well behind that one.
9 minutes played. Waterford lead by a goal to nil. Conor Parsons with the goal after 3 minutes. Finn Harps trying to get something going. Ryan Flood, the captain. Too close. Running the do. Opening his legs down there on the right flank. Poor pass. Gives the possession back to Finn Harps.
Yeah, Rowan putting the ball around the Finn Harps there full Farrer and running him and putting a ball across the box. A little bit more quality and a bit more height on it when it came out the left to Parsons, but Waterford have it back now with Coughlin working hard.
let the ball up to Shane Griffin. Griffin plays it back to Phillips. Phillips to Coughlin.
Yeah, and even with the results that Finn Harps are getting, you know, and being third from bottom, the crowd are still very supportive in Ballybuffet of Dave Rogers. He's well sought of in Ballybuffet. People see what he's trying to do. He's trying to play football, even though Finn Harps here have conceded a lot of chances and they find themselves one down early doors. They're still trying to play football. Another team would have just said, no, get up the pitch, we're not going to try and play, we're going to kick goal kicks long. But no, they've shown fantastic moral courage to try and still keep playing, and that comes from the manager, you know, and the supporters see that they are trying to play football, and it's been a few years since they've tried to do that. And also, when we were up in Finn Park there a few months back, you can even see improvements in the pitch. So the crowd see this, and yeah, they were delighted to have Ollie Horgan. He was a great servant, and he did some fantastic things there with Finn Harps. But it was time for a little bit of a change and a new style, and the Finn Harps crowd are looking to get that, and they think Dave Rogers will be the man, and hopefully for them he is the man.
Yeah, I see they have new players coming in to sign too during the week to be eligible to play from tomorrow on. No doubt there'll be more new faces up in Finn Park also.
Yeah, it's exciting times for teams. Do you know what I mean? We all live on hope watching the games, and when you bring in a player and everyone hopes he's going to be the man that changes things, and
of course everybody will have a different view then of the players come in, John, you know, this gas.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you could have a fantastic team spirit and a fantastic team there, and you could bring in a barter players and it just disrupts the whole thing. Fantastic tackle there by Flood to stop Griffin. Flood, a very experienced player, usually playing centre back, but they have him in front of a back three there now this evening, and he's getting about, putting tackles in and winning possession back.
De Silva did well there to shield that ball. Got it back to his captain. Still, the possession is with the visitors. It's a long ball. I don't think that's going to cause Killian Cantwell much trouble. He just puts it out for a throw in on the far side. Yeah,
Phillips was looking for offside there when the ball went into De Silva, but Burke, the left back, was keeping him onside. And De Silva, only 19 years of age, but a very good player, fantastic at holding the ball up, as you can just see there, and linking up and bringing people into play.
Finn Harps now.
Yeah, it was just Porter.
Possession again.
Porter at the back stick there with a very clever header back, instead of heading at the goal, heading it back into maybe De Silva, and but the attack fell away. But Finn Harps still have possession now here at the back, looking to build again.
Noah Baba playing a long one. Looks like that's going to be Phillips' ball. It is. He heads it to Ryan Burke.
Yeah, Phillips will have
Ryan Burke plays it to Coughlin. I judge to have pushed Noah Baba.
Yeah, Phillips and Cantwell will have their hands full with De Silva tonight. He's a player that likes to back in and likes the physical type of play. Flood asking a lot of his left winger there.
13 minutes gone and people stand up to applaud Billy Rocket, who lost his life, of course, in that horrific accident last week. He was only 13 years of age. So everybody just stands up on the 13th minute to remember Billy. Nice touch from the Waterford supporters again. Billy is gone, but he'll never be forgotten. Waterford attacking over on the far side. Romeo Akachuo gives it back to Ronan Ladiu. Gives it back to Romeo. Looking very, very comfortable. Bit of keep ball by Waterford, but Finn Harps break it up. Ryan Flood does well there, the Finn Harps captain, and he's fouled. The pressure is relieved for the time being anyway on the visitors.
Yeah, as I said, Waterford technically very good. We're in 5 yards of each other there, three players, and they're just knocking the ball to each other in around the corner, little 1-2s, and the Finn Harps defence struggling to stay with them. But luckily for Finn Harps, they managed to snuff out the attack. But Waterford dealing with that very well.
Sean O'Donnell trying to get something going there. couldn't keep possession. Back with the Waterford captain. Now Cantwell, Griffin, Keefe. Keefe back to Cantwell.
Yeah, it's interesting to see Griffin so deep today. You know, Griffin and Coughlin have a fantastic chemistry and seem to bring each other into play an awful lot. But
there's Waterford on the attack again. They're running the duel. There's it Romeo Akachuko. Chuko gets it in. He tried to pick out Ronan Coughlin, but Noah Baba did well there to get into clearance.
Yeah,
corner number 4 for Waterford.
Great defending from Baba. But as I was saying, it's great to see Akachoku. You know, Waterford needs to prepare now for the playoffs, and great to see Akachuku getting a debut, and the Waterford management looking to see what he can bring to the party.
He's out there bringing a lot so far. He's looking very, very comfortable out there. He got that wonder goal, of course, against the Wales.
The European Championships, yes, they did great.
Goal went viral all over the place. Here's Ronan Coughlin. Oh, what a save! Great save. Ronan Coughlin got way too much space there from that corner kick by Shane Griffin.
Really
again, the Finn Harps is still standing still with Tim Heimer.
Oh, ref
kept them in the game. Free kick for Waterford now in a very dangerous position.
Yeah, just see the strength of Akachoku. You know, only 16 years of age still, and holding off two players like that. But as you said, Matt, gave a great account of himself at the European Championships. Underage, was under 16.
Goal,
yeah, over in Hungary, and they did fantastic to get out of their group.
The amount of space that Ronan Coughlin got from that corner kick was ludicrous from a Finn Harps point of view.
Yeah, it was a well-worked corner kick. I think they've been working on it for the last few weeks. They've tried it a few times, but the technique of Coughlin to keep that ball down, it's a hard technique. You could miss the ball, Matt, or you could shank it over the bar, and for him to have the technique to get on target, Heimer pulled off a fantastic save.
Corner number 5 for Waterford. Shane Griffin has taken all 5 places, one short to Barry Bagley. Bagley back to Griffin. Griffin cuts into the penalty area, shoots. It's going to be corner number 6 for Waterford.
Yeah, Waterford
shows you the pressure, only 18 minutes on the clock and 6 corner kicks.
Yeah, Waterford tormenting the Finn Harps team at the moment with their intricate play and shots on target. Another corner, as you said, Matt, for Finn Harps to defend.
Shane Griffin for the 6th time this evening with the corner flag. Coughlin got his head on it, but couldn't direct that on target.
Another fantastic German goalkeeper sitting near us here, Matt. Dirk Einen played in Champions Leagues and played in the Bundesliga and won the Bundesliga as well with Stuttgart, and played in Turkey for a while. But fantastic coach now as well with Waterford. Very lucky to have him.
Waterford have been blessed with goalkeepers down through the years. Some fantastic goalkeepers we've had.
Yeah, you know, we have been very lucky with goalkeepers through the years.
Peter Thomas, David Flav, and Martin Quillivan, Michael Devine.
Yeah, Dan Connor.
Murphy, Dan Connor, yes.
Do you know Wayne Russell?
Amazing.
Yeah, fantastic goalkeepers. Look at other teams, it's so hard to find a good goalkeeper, you know. And
interesting that
Brian Murphy,
Lawrence Vigoureau got a nice transfer to Burnley during the week. Of course, he was on loan with us here a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah, and once again was the catalyst for Waterford's fantastic run that year, you know. I'm not surprised to see the standard he's at, because he was absolutely fantastic.
So Ryan Flood, short corner kick. Finn Harps manufacture another corner kick. Ryan Flood going to take this one, and I imagine he lobbed this one in. The short corner didn't really work.
Yeah, Dave Rogers will have every detail looked at, and set pieces will be one of them.
Looks like he's going to take it with his left foot, so it should be an out swinger. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, Parsons
on and loses possession now.
It's just onside.
Into the penalty area, pulls it back, takes too much out of it. but gets a corner kick, and it's corner kick number 7.
Yeah, Parsons was just 1 second too late with getting O'Dowo through, and then I thought maybe he might be offside, but the linesman didn't flag. And another corner kick now for Waterford. They break so quickly, Waterford.
Yeah, they broke really fast on that occasion.
Another corner now. And
you would imagine Waterford manage a goal with all these corner kicks they're getting. There it is. I don't know who that's going to go to. I'm sure Ronan Coughlin.
I think
it's going to claim it.
Yeah. So I think it's actually Parsons. Parsons was standing on the line. It was whipped in. It just missed a few scalps, and Parsons was just standing on the line.
Yeah, he's going to claim it anyway, Conor Parsons.
And it hit him, and it flew into the stanchion, and he couldn't believe his luck. But great goal from Waterford. Great, as you just said it, Matt. Surely Waterford are going to score from one of these corners soon enough.
The 7 corner, John. They were about to do something with one of them, and
and the deliveries were so dangerous, and that wind is swirling around. It's very hard to defend. But Finn Harps would be disappointed to concede from a corner kick. Set pieces used to be a niche of theirs where they wouldn't concede, and they scored a lot from it. There's Waterford getting a goal from it tonight.
Parsons was standing on the line, and he had an awful lot to do.
Yeah.
Great corner kick too. So
yeah, great deliveries and great quality. Here's
Parsons now on a hat-trick now, of course. There's it back to Shane Griffin. Shane Griffin loses possession.
Yeah, Baba passing it out wide. Free kick to Waterford.
Sure, Dave Rogers must be really feeling the worst now at this stage.
Yeah, you know, it's hard. We spoke at the start of the game about this, Matt. And
gets a ball in, but it's cleared by Flood.
Yeah, and De Silva even back out of frustration, back trying to help his team defend a bit. The amount of space that Waterford find themselves when they're playing on the RSC pitch is phenomenal. They get every yard out of the pitch. They make it big. Wingers are on the touch lines. You know, which means the Finn Harps defence has to spread, and it's very hard to defend against.
Yeah, they're being pressed back now at every possible opportunity. There's no holding back from Waterford here tonight. Rona Burke trying to get that one, the 2-goal man, Parsons, just not managed to do so.
Yeah, Porter has his hands full there with Parsons.
On loan, of course, with Fleetwood Town of Waterford. Play Fleetwood Town here in a match on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Waterford's sister club, of course.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting game.
Nice to see. Here comes Ronan Coughlin this time. Oh, yeah, no problem for Ronan Coughlin.
Genius.
Goal number 20 for the season. No problem whatsoever. Just strolled into the penalty area and gave Heimer no chance whatsoever. This could be another embarrassing night here for Finn Harps.
Yeah, a fantastic turn. Nobody saw that coming. You know, we all just thought he was going to leave the ball off and link up with his teammates. But no, sent everyone for a taxi, Matt, and fantastic turn of pace. One-on-one with the keeper, at an acute angle. You're wondering, will he get the finishing touch in? A little toe poke past the keeper into the bottom right-hand corner. Genius, fantastic football.
Yeah, he showed great skill, but he scored some great goals this year, but that's surely that must be one of the easiest of all time. Oh, he showed nice skill, but I mean the defending is ludicrous, isn't it? You know?
Yeah. You know, last week in Cove, the situation was if Ronan had managed to get past his marker, like in that situation, Cove were very narrow, and there was a defender covering within 3 or 4 yards. And they were all covering each other very narrow, and they were willing to give up areas out wide to do that. This week, Finn Harps.
Oh, superb effort there from Ronan Ledoux.
this week on a bigger pitch, and Finn Harps aren't giving themselves the cover that Cove would have done last week, and when Ronan Coughlin was through there, he was in acres of green space and behind, and finished it off beautifully.
Running the duo there with that effort, but went wide of the far post. Floodlights have come on here in the RSC.
Yeah, fantastic effort. 1 minute I thought he was having a cross, and then it looked like it was a shot, but the keeper was spooked and had to get a hand to it.
So Heimer with the goal kick. Trying to pick out the Silva. Niall O'Keefe gets in front of him, gets the ball out over the line for a throw in.
Yeah, putting O'Keefe back in it right back this evening. You know, just looking to shore things up and keep it tight and not give up anything easy.
The referee, Mark Lynch, decides that's a foul, so it's a free kick. Badly needed free kick for Finn Harps. Find themselves 3 behind, just 26 minutes on the clock here in the RSC. Some Lyle Finn Harps supporters over on the far side there. John, fair play to him. Saw them coming in on the bus earlier on. There's about 15 of them, I'd say, over there.
Yeah, fair play to him. Fantastic to see. It's such a difficult journey to up to Ballybuffet or down to Waterford. Waterford kept a fantastic high line there, and Coughlin will be in here again.
Here comes Coughlin again. The cavalry are coming up with him. Good and Conor Parsons, but Coughlin plays it back to Barry Bagley.
Fantastic play. Do you know the set of clean heels he shows the defender when he goes by them?
I don't think he realised that Parsons and Bagley were so far up.
Do you know, and just going back to the Finn Harps free kick there, it all came from a Finn Harps free kick, and Waterford kept a fantastic high line, defending a high line instead of being in on top of their keeper, where a ball could fly into the goal, even off your own defender's head.
Coughlin in the thick of action again there in the penalty area. Could be more danger here for Finn Harps.
As you said,
Matt, a free kick in the D, John.
Yeah, it's going to be a very difficult evening. It looks like for Finn Harps. Free kick now for them to defend and think about. Do you know who'll take this? Will it be Griffin?
Conor Parsons is up there. I think he's eyeing up that hat trick, I think, but I think he's walking away from it now at this stage.
Yeah. I think Griffin.
Yeah, it looks like Shane Griffin. If not, it's going to be Niall O'Keefe. 28 minutes played.
Yeah, Shane Griffin has a fantastic technique for these free kicks, and see what he can conjure up.
Here he comes. Heimer collects that without any difficulty.
Yeah, his body language shows he's disappointed with it, but he still kept it down, and when you get it on target, it could hit an amount of bodies and still fly in, so Heimer did well to keep his eye on it.
There's Queeveen Porter. He goes down in a heap. Looks like he's injured his right leg, I think. Referee Mark Lynch calling the physio on.
Yeah, do you know, I know the visits lately to Finn, to the RSC for Finn Harps haven't been the happiest of hunting grounds for them, but when I saw them up in Finn Park maybe 2 months ago, they were very tenacious in the tackle. They were very determined, and you know, weren't afraid to get around and pick up the yellow cards. I haven't seen them make one tackle yet tonight, but Waterford have been that sharp that they can't really get close to Waterford. They're basically chasing shadows at the moment, Finn Harps are.
Almost like Dave Rogers would have had his plans laid out, but it's conceding in after 3 minutes, John. You know, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, you know, and to make that journey down to Wexford last week, lose 1-0, and then you're coming down again to the southeast, and it's Waterford this time, and you're 3-0 down after a half an hour. It's very hard, and psychologically it could tell, and physically then it starts telling. So that's what makes it even harder for Finn Harps this evening.
Here's Queeveen Porter going to take this free kick. Finn Harps captain. Gets the second effort at it, but no joy with his left foot. He's gone into the training pitch.
Yeah, and you know, half an hour has been played, Matt, and it's been a very quick. Finn Harps are lucky there.
Yeah, they've only had the one shot on target. That was early on in the game.
Yeah.
Michael Harris.
But you even look at the defending there. Farrer was lucky to get his leg to that. If he didn't get his foot to that, Coughlin was through again. They don't look very certain in
was running like do. Getting lots of the ball out there. He gets into the penalty area. He's going to bring this onto his left leg. He wanted to have a shot there, but it's blocked. Silva picks up the loose ball.
Fantastic player, Roland. Great.
When he's on song, he's determined to get a goal tonight.
Yeah. You know, I'm sure they looked at analysis of the game during the week, and there was a bit of reflection and a few harsh words, and people looking to prove themselves this evening for Waterford.
Yeah, I'm sure it was an interesting week. Okay, on the training ground. There's Sean O'Donnell. O'Donnell gets into the penalty area. Oh, penalty. Referee gives a penalty. Sorry, the linesman is not giving the penalty, and Martin Lynch agrees with him. Yeah,
the referee was initially giving a corner kick, but the linesman flagged for a penalty, and the right decision, I think. There was no need to dive in there. O'Donnell, a good player, loads of energy, only 19 years of age, and
a little bit of a lifeline now for Finn Harps.
Yeah.
The captain is going to take it. Ryan Flood. So a little bit of a lifeline here to get with this in. Ronald Idu was injured over on the far side. That's what the delay is. Mark Lynch has gone over to check on his well-being.
Yeah, you know, probably being a penalty taker, you don't want any delays, and it just starts to chip away into your mind, and you just want to take this penalty.
Yeah, it was interesting, John, because the referee pointed to the corner kick, and the Brian Fenlon, the assistant referee, had his flag up for a penalty.
Yeah, like, to be honest, when the referee pointed for a corner kick, I thought we're after getting away with one, Waterford, but the linesman saw it and rightly gave the penalty kick.
Now, what can the captain do, Ryan Flood? Martin dives the right way, but can't stop it, so Finn Harps have a little bit of a lifeline back into the game. That goal on 32 minutes.
Yeah, Paul Martin went the right way. Flood lifted the penalty a little bit higher than Paul Martin's hand, and he buried it into the net. As I said, a bit of a lifeline for Finn Harps. Waterford won't be happy with that, you know. But now Waterford have to show a bit of character. How quickly a game can change if you don't get yourself straight into the game again.
I know that Keith Long loves the clean sheets. You won't be happy with that, conceding a penalty, needless penalty, I suppose, in many ways. Yeah,
you know, as a defender, like the Waterford back four would be looking at, let's be the meanest defence in the league, and you take pride in that as a defender, keeping the best defence in the league.
Ryan Burke is brought down there. But I think he's in the ball. Dahi McCallion took him down, but I was saying that Burke brought the ball over the end line, so it's a throw in to Finn Harps.
Yeah, nasty enough tackle there on Burke. I'm glad to see him get up, but linesman judged that he didn't keep the ball in play.
So Finn Harps now will battle and try and get a second goal.
Yeah, John, as I was saying, Matt, defences would look at the goals against, and they want to have the best defence in the league, and that's what Waterford should be looking at. So, you know, they should be disgusted to give away a goal like that. But going forward,
Ronald Ideal. Oh, hits the post. Ronald Ideal is so unlucky. He's determined to get a goal tonight. Almost had it, but it came back off the upright.
You know, as you said, Matt, 33, 34 minutes gone now. How time flies when it's a fantastic game. You know, we've had plenty of chances, plenty of goals. It's been a very entertaining first half, and time flies.
Yeah, he was very unlucky that time, Ronald was. Because Weimer had no chance, but the ball came back off the upright. Waterford so close to regaining a 3-goal advantage. There's Romeo Akachugu. He picks out Coughlin. Coughlin to Idu. Idu gets into the area once again, and he's It's a curved shot once again and headed away by a Finn Harps defender.
Yeah, the Finn Harps defence lining the goal. You could see Roland was eyeing it up to come inside to unleash the shot. As you said, Matt, he's looking to get a goal tonight, and only for the defender was beside Heimer. I don't think Heimer would have got his hand out to that.
Yeah, because the ball was carrying incredible power. So Shane Griffin with his 8th corner kick of the night. One of them resulted in a goal. Not on this occasion.
Yeah. Glanced header. Waterford will be disappointed not to put that into the back of the net as well, but Heimer happy to see it flash by his goal. Finn Harps will be looking to get in now at half time at 3-1, and if they could get better, great, but I'm sure they'd be delighted to get in with 3-1, considering how many corner kicks and chances Waterford have had.
Heimer with the goal kick. Just over the halfway line. So Baba heads it onto De Silva. De Silva tackled by Burke and Parsons. He loses the ball, so a throw into Waterford.
You can see Alan Reynolds telling his team to make the pitch as big as possible, telling Roland to go out wide right instead of being so narrow, and so that they can try and work Finn Harps and tire him out.
There's Conor Parsons. Ryan Burke.
Oh
yes, Ronan Coughlin. Coughlin is in the penalty area trying to get a shot away. Just blocked well that time.
Yeah, there was 3 or 4 defenders in front of him that time.
Weaving Porter was the man who blocked that one. William Cantwell back to Paul Martin to Giles Phillips. Back to Burke.
Yeah, and the weather has settled down again as well, Matt. During the penalty, clouds came over and a bit of mist was falling, but it's quickly after blown itself out there. I thought we were going to be in for an evening of rain, maybe.
Ball in the centre circle now. Griffin and Porter going for that one, or Flood going for that one. Back to Paul Martin. John said plenty of entertainment here. We've played 38 minutes. We've had 4 goals, plenty of talking points. Good saves and balls coming back off the woodwork. So the game has had everything so far.
Yeah, it's been great to see Akachukwu, who said, as you said, on numerous occasions, he's only 16 years of age, but he doesn't look any way out of place out there, and it's great to see that going on the basis of this first half, that he's a player that Waterford can look to for the rest of the campaign.
Confidence just oozing out of him.
Roland just over hitting the pass there. Could have got Parsons in again, but you always feel that Waterford are on the brink of another goal.
What a career Romeo Akachukwu has in front of him, John, and it's incredible.
Yeah, you know, fantastic attitude, and has been a stalwart for the underage Irish team, and looking at what he's offering here, he's a bright future ahead of him, and we wish him all the best, but it would be great if he could stay with us and get us promoted.
Yeah, he can try and cement a place in the team for himself now.
Yeah,
plenty
you know,
of games left, of course, John.
Yeah. You look back to a lot of young players, Sean Maguire, etc., and trying to get Waterford promoted, get Waterford to playoffs, and there's no reason why Romeo can't do the same.
Great, we get a goal here tonight. The place would erupt if he gets a goal here. Fantastic. Throw-in.
Burke with a quick throw
by Burke, yeah. This Burke again with his left foot gets it into Coughlin. Coughlin back to Shane Griffin. Shane Griffin just wide. Good effort. Keeper got a hand to it. Fair play to the keeper.
Yeah,
good save.
great link up, quick throw in by Burke into Coughlin. Defender's nightmare. Coughlin's in the box, and you're afraid to touch him in case you give away a penalty. Coughlin lays it off to Griffin, as we said, with that cultured right foot. Tries to bend it into the corner where Parsons put the first one, and Heimer just getting his fingertips to it. But a corner kick now for Finn Harps to defend.
Waterford would have scored an awful lot more than 3 goals only for Heimer. He had to pull off some great saves. Short corner kick this time. Niall O'Keefe.
Yeah.
Shane Griffin. In the duel. Barry Bagley. Waterford building over there on the far side. Kind of back the way they started. Like O'Keefe is going to play a long one, but changed his mind. Said gives it to Romy Akachuko.
Coughlin, Finn Harps defender just getting a toe in there and taking this thing out of the shot. And, it just falls into Heimer's hands. But once again, you would think this running around for Finn Harps will tell a toll halfway through the second half.
Yeah, you see the legs will get tired, John, and the minds will get tired, I'd imagine. Dave Rogers will have his work cut out at half time.
Yeah, do you know, they have something to feed off of now. You'll take any kind of positivity you can. Do you know, with the punishment that they've taken in the first half, and they're still in the fight, only 2 goals behind, and they'll live off that and they'll say if we can get the next goal, we're back in it. So Dave Rogers has a lot of positives to work off of, even though it's been all Waterford.
On the left-hand side, cuts into the area, gets it into the area. Oh, Coughlin, you would have put your house on that one. Oh, that'll have to go down as a miss, but all players you would have put your house on. Coughlin scoring that time, John.
Yeah, he'll be kicking himself with that. We all thought that was just going to fly in, and would have been in the nail in the coffin for Finn Harps. But as we said, that next goal, that's what Dave Rogers will be living off of at half time.
Well, Conor Parsons is on song. He's an excellent player, John, isn't he? You know.
Oh yeah, tormenting the right back there, and you don't know if he's going to go left or go right, and he has defenders guessing. He draws in fouls.
Approaching half time now, just 3 minutes of normal time left. I'm sure there'll be a minute or two added on by the referee, Mark Lynch. Shane Griffin playing that high, trying to pick out Coughlin.
Yeah, rolling
clear by Porter. There's Coughlin into the area again. Hits the side netting. No, he doesn't. He does it. Yeah. The keeper deemed to have got a hand to it, so it's corner number 10 for Waterford.
Yeah, and you had Roland initially winning possession back there from Flood. Flood is a physical type player, and he lost the battle there to Roland, and it just goes to show how tired these Finn Harps players are getting.
Change of corner kick taker, this time is Barry Bagley.
Outswinger for Waterford this time. Oh!
Referee going to disallow that goal from Giles Phillips.
Yeah.
A little bit of pushing on the back there, so.
Yeah, great delivery, and Giles did great to get on the end of it, but just a little nudge, and Finn Harps be thankful of that. But great to see Waterford being so dangerous from set pieces, because this was an area where they had to improve on. I feel, you know, especially in games where there's not much going on, and you're looking for something special, and it could be a set piece. And this is something they could use going forward.
Shows you the possession, 10 corners to Waterford, just 2 to Finn Harps, John, so that tells you the possession that Waterford had in this opening half.
Yeah, you know, technically a very good team, show fantastic mastery of the ball, and sometimes when they go to places like St. Coleman's Park where the pitch is tight, they need a plan B, and it can be difficult for Waterford sometimes.
It's home again next week to Longford Town. 2 away games then, I know Treaty is one of them, so on the road again. So clock is ticking to the half-time break here.
And it's gone dark here again now in the RSC, and you just wonder what the weather is going to do, and could it impact the game or what, because it's been a very good game so far, with the rain staying away for the most part. But Waterford will go in now at half time, and they'll be looking for, their team talk will probably consist of, the same again, and don't down gears. Let's keep it up at a high octane, keep the urgency in it, and be professional, and not give away silly goals. And it starts with Finn Harps, good habits.
Killian Cantwell heads that one clear. Back with De Silva. Silva's loose pass, but it's still back with. Yeah. Finn Harps player, that was Porter.
Yeah, good defending from Waterford.
Corner kick, that's that third corner kick of the game.
Yeah. Waterford, good defending, pressing the player, giving away the corner kick. But it's here to be defended now, and it's a chance for Waterford to
just 1 minute added on. So Waterford just have to deal with this outswinger over kick because Porter has taken it. Outswinger it is indeed. Waterford do deal with it for the time being. Connor with that ball in. O'Donnell, I should say. Here come Waterford launching the last attack of the game. Niall O'Keefe. Superb pass that side to Ronan Coughlin. Ronan Coughlin deemed to be offside. Can't see how that was offside, John.
No, he wasn't offside there. The linesman has got that one wrong. He
was way behind the player.
It's incredible how onside he was, and the linesman is flagged for that. He was maybe 3 yards onside, and the linesman is flagged for it. But Roland with a great reverse pass. Everyone thought he was going to knock it down the line, and he gave a little 10-yard pass inside. Allowed Bagley to get Coughlin away, who was never offside. Would have been interesting to see what that would have brought. But anyways, neither here nor there. Waterford 3-1 up at half time.
Yeah, that's it then at half time here. Waterford leading by 3 goals to win. Conor Parsons only scoring after 3 minutes. Conor Parsons then making it 2-0 on 21 minutes. Ronan Coughlin makes it 3-0 on 24, and then a penalty by Ryan Flood for Finn Harps on 32 minutes. 3-1, interesting game, enjoyable game. Join us here on League of Ireland TV in about 10 to 15 minutes time.